Hi, I'm Chef Julia Dunaway, and today I'm going to be making some miso soup balls. They are in my plant-based Japanese ebook. It just came out, and it is part of the Vegan Health Bundle, which is only good from March 1st through the 10th, 2024. So if you're watching this after the bundle is over, I apologize. And I will put the link to the bundle in the show notes, and that's all I'm going to say about it, other than it's 150 different ebooks, courses, all kinds of content for $49, and it's worth over $8,000. So it's a big, big bargain, and there's lots of great content in it. So we're going to make miso soup balls, and the purpose of making these is so that you always have miso soup available in your freezer, really. You can make it and keep it for a few days in your refrigerator, but you really probably won't use it up. So what I'm doing is on my tray, I have two kinds of miso. I have red miso and white miso. And I also have a Japanese miso in case you can't find this Miso Master, which they sell in Whole Foods in different places. I've already got it measured out. I have some wakame. I don't have the package in here, but it's that wakame, W-A-K-A-M-E, dried seaweed, about 1/3 of a cup of that. I have 1/3 of a cup, or no, 2 tablespoons of this, sorry, 1/3 of a cup of scallions. And I have about 4 ounces of tofu. And I've taken extra firm tofu and I have cut it up into really tiny little blocks because it can't be any bigger than that because these are going to be small balls. And the tiny blocks will keep really well, but you don't want to tear them up, so you have to be really careful in cutting it. So I'm going to put my white miso in my bowl along with my red miso. And then I'm just going to add the scallions. Get this off of here. And the dried wakame seaweed. And then I'm going to mix that up because I don't want to add the tofu until this is all mixed up because we don't want to smash the tofu. If we add the tofu in the beginning, then when we're mashing up all this other stuff, the tofu is going to get mashed up too. So what I like to do is add the tofu at the very end and then make it and mix it really lightly. So now it didn't take long. I have all that other stuff mashed up really well. You can see it. But now I can take this tofu and I can mix it in with the miso, and then I will gently stir it. I won't use this spatula. I'll use more of a spoon, and I'll just kind of gently stir it around so that I don't smash up the tofu, because you don't want your tofu to disintegrate into little crumbles of tofu. That's not very appetizing. But so see, by doing that, I have some nice portions of tofu, and it's still mixed up really well. I'll, make sure I don't have any big clumps of the miso. And then the final step, and this is just so simple, is I have a silicone tray. It holds 2 tablespoons, and it's from a company called Any Day. And they make microwave containers that are made from glass, but they also make these silicone containers. And what's nice about them is they don't stick, so you can fill them up, and I just kind of fill it to the top with my little miso mixture, just like that. And then I fill them all to the top. And then this thing comes with, and you can just kind of scrape it in here and scrape off. That easy. I'll do a couple more. And this thing comes with its own lid. So that's it, basically. And then I'll wipe the top off to make it neater at the end. But then what you do is you put this in the freezer when it's all filled up, and this actually makes about 9. And then whenever you want miso soup, and this looks kind of messy, I have to admit, not a very attractive looking thing with all the miso. So this is what I do at the end, is I wipe it off so it doesn't look so messy. And so then what happens is it will firm up. It won't freeze like an ice cube or anything. because for whatever reason, fermented stuff like miso doesn't freeze completely. It will firm up. And then when you want to make your bowl of miso soup, you just pop it out, put it in a little pan or a cup or whatever. I like to use a pan, like a saucepan, and gently simmer it until it's heated through. But if you were at work or something, you had to take it with you, you could actually use the microwave to boil some water, get it nice and hot. Because it won't really, when you add not very hot water to a blob of food that's not hot, it's not going to be hot soup. So you have to get the water kind of hot for it to really turn into a good soup. Or you can mix this with your water and put it in the microwave. Don't over boil it, because then you'll lose all the positive benefits of the miso. So cook it on a lower heat in the microwave, and then you have your bowl of soup. Don't add more than 1 cup of water, because then the soup will be watered down and it won't taste good. So there you go. That's the miso soup ball recipe in plant-based Japanese, my new ebook, and it has so many great recipes that I love. I've made okonomiyaki with my mung bean egg and lots of good stuff. So I hope you get my new ebook along with the vegan health bundle. Don't miss it out. Don't miss out on it, because it ends March the 10th. If you're watching this after the bundle's over, you can still learn how to make the miso soup balls. So thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.